What's up, everybody? My name's Chance. Today we're going to be playing mono red deck. Sorry, lost my train of thought there for a second. Yeah, mono red deck that I've put together, sort of been testing it out. I've been thinking about adding in more lands just because 21 is semi-scarce, but with it being a mono deck, I think it can fly with it. So, and this is just for single match, not competitive. So the Diamond Mare in there to help you counteract any other rush that you may be facing off against. Of course, you label it for red. Other than that, the deck is pretty self-explanatory with how you'll be playing it, how you'll be using it. Obviously, of course, due to the lack of wild cards, I would make some changes, maybe some more risk factors or gutter snipes, take out the Goblin Trashmaster and Siege Gang Commander, as they are a bit more costly. Nonetheless, we'll hop right into the games. Had fun with the Popper event, but as you guys can see, it is now over, so we're right back to it. We can actually play this in constructed event as well, so you guys can get a little bit better read, because I know that just the standard draft pick, or the standard play mode right now, the ranking is sort of not that great, and you sometimes face off against people that are brand new, and sometimes people that are like really good and into the game, and they just like to test decks, so they're all the way down in bronze. But nonetheless, wow, this is one bad thing about having 21 lands, is sometimes you just don't draw any in hand. I don't know if I want to risk it and keep it or just mulligan. Okay. Yeah, we'll keep the Lightning Strike. Turn 2 and turn 3, we should be fine. Should be perfectly Gucci. And again, the idea of this deck is to rush your opponent down. So if you get a gutter snipe out and your only play is to Lightning Strike them in the face, go for it. After 2 Lightning Strikes, they're already down to 10 health. So 20 is not a very... Ooh, that's not good. He's got to have a way to bring it back or something. There's no way he would just. We'll go ahead and Lightning Strike. We don't have anything else to spend our mana on, and regardless of what he plays the next turn, getting rid of a Secret Squire isn't a bad thing. Yeah, Jade Lot Ranger. Wow. He's already drawn 2 Planeswalker. The exact same too. That's crazy. First, what, 3 draws of the game? That's some serious luck. Let's see. Next turn we'll probably Lightning Strike his Jade Ranger. Maybe shock him to the face. That'd be what, 6 damage? No, we're not gonna block. Does he have a way to deal with our gutter snipe? If so, that's going to be bad. That's going to be really terrible. The downfall or the pitfall of the gutter snipe is, wow. This man's drawn 3 Planeswalkers between his opening hand and the first 4 draws of the game. That's so unlucky for us. I don't know if it would be wiser to Lightning Strike the Jade Light. I can attack. I think we just go Rekindling here. Yeah, and we gotta take out the Planeswalker for sure. With him having 3 of them already, there's no telling if he has another copy. I'm assuming he does, since he seems to be wanting to play a bit in the late game with things. He's running Golgari. I don't know if he has Golgari mid-range or what. I don't know if he has a way to deal with our Phoenix Egg or not. I hope he doesn't, but we do have another Phoenix just in case. Okay.
I haven't forgotten how to destroy things.
That'll get rid of his queen. I'm going to save our Lightning Strike. Worst comes to worst, or I guess best comes to best, we can just Lightning Strike him to the face next turn. Or rather on his turn. Nope, we're going to use it on that so we can't play anything else and get that Wild Growth Walker buff, because that is a scary buff card. Also, I need to turn down my headphones a little bit. Goblin Chain Whirler, pretty good card. And what's that? 2 turns lethal? Ooh, that's not. Those are 2 unfortunate draws, but maybe we'll get something else. Sorry about that, guys. You guys know my girl is usually at work when I record. I knew he'd have another fucking copy.
I'm good at what I do, and what I do is win.
Seriously? I only have 21 lands, and somehow I still get fucking land screwed. Like, I've drawn 8. 8 out of 21, that's over a third of them. The possibilities, or the probability of that happening is not at all very rare.
It's paid our game.
This is so unfortunate. They can go ahead and get down his Relic Seeker as well. Oh, and of course, not much we can do here. And unfortunately, this game is drawn on long enough to where I think our chances of winning are growing slimmer and slimmer. Yep.
I will be the one to stand aside. Pain is weakness, leaving the body.
Well, that's really unfortunate. Alright, unless we get a super amazing, wonderful draw.
Crew, attack the
Yeah. Alright, that's going to be it on our first game. 21 lands. Somehow we managed to draw 9 of them. So that was wonderful. The idea of only having 21 lands in the deck is to make it less conceivable for that to happen. However, I guess probability is still there that you can draw nothing but lands even with a low number like 21. Which is really ridiculous. That's only like 30% of my deck, 33, 34, something like that. Yeah, it should be about 34%, because 20 is 33, so 21's 34, 35-ish. Either way, for us to have drawn it like 3 turns in a row, the math on that's crazy. You got 1/3 times 1/3 times 1/3. not super ideal. I don't know why our draws are... Whoops. My bad, wrong card. I was trying to play my mountain card. Somehow played the shock. Active treason's alright. And unfortunately, he's playing a lifelink deck, which is again difficult for us to manage. Although, to be fair, our cards are not being divvied up in the best way possible. Just based off math alone, we should have a creature card, but yeah, obviously math sometimes doesn't work out in Magic. Can't tell if he's playing the standard mono white or if he's playing a white black. What is this actually? I have all the land and all of the spells I could need, but I can't draw a creature to save my life. And they're like 30% of the deck, which is the crazy thing. You keep sending them out, I'll just keep killing them. Unfortunately, we're having to use all of our burn that should be going to his face on his fucking creature cards. And the first creature we draw isn't even a red, it's a fucking Diamond Mare. Wonderful. Sometimes I do get irritated with doing these recordings simply because, like, you know, you can have a streak of bad games, and especially in Magic, it's very easy to just have bad draws 2-3 games in a row, and most of the time I only play 3 games, so if I have 2 bad games in a row, it's like, damn, I really didn't get to show you guys the strength of the deck. History of Benalia is very dangerous for us. What do I need? 9 to cast that? 8? 9. 3 plus 6 is 9. That is unfortunate. Fortunately, nothing to do there. It's probably going to attack with his knight, maybe? Maybe not. If he has an enchantment, he will. In which case, we won't block. But yeah, the rush deck is certainly not getting shown off very well, considering the first deck we played, we only seemed to draw land cards. This time, we're drawing a little bit of everything, but we're up against a lifelink and didn't get started till later, so... That's scary. We can kill it with Fight with Fire, but honestly I'd rather... And we can kill it next turn with Fight with Fire. And of course he's going to deal a lot of damage to us, but I think the trade-off for us is perfectly fine. We got rid of one of his knights before it got the buff, as well as being able to deal with his other knight next turn. This deck really needs some card draw now that I think about it. That's unfortunate. I'm going to have to block his knight this turn, and regardless almost of what we draw, we're kind of up shit's creek right now. And he is playing the mono white deck, Well, that's not going to help us win. But it'll at least stall him for one more turn. Past that, things aren't looking very high. And we could kill his Herald, but it's not going to make too much headway. Best bet is probably to... Ooh. Best bet would be to use Fight with Fire and try and kick it. Use the 10 damage to destroy both of his creatures. Otherwise, it's a weird animation. Didn't even show the Knight attacking, just the enchantment there. Yeah, that's going to be GG. That's unfortunate, really. Maybe I should have kept that first hand. We did have a lot of creatures in it. And granted, we only had one land. Obviously, drawing lands in this is not too difficult. So, 0-2 with this deck. Very unfortunate. Wanted to show you guys the strength of it. Instead, I'm showing you the weaknesses. That's fine too, though, because it allows you to see sort of what not to do with your decks, or rather, what to change about my decks. And again, you guys know I'm learning as I go, so I'm not too concerned about putting up a video with 3 losses, because it's going to happen, you know? Or I'm going to lose 3 times. I don't really mind if you guys see it or not. But I am still researching cards and strategies of the game. But I can't put out the same video of the same deck every day, so I'm also having to use my creativity. Try and come up with some new decks. This is actually a pretty good hand, and I'm definitely going to keep it. It's unfortunate we're playing another mono white deck. I don't know what the obsession is with the mono whites. Or this may be a white black, but it's looking like mono white. And unfortunately, we don't have any way to deal with enchantments in this deck, so that might be a thought of something to add. The only reason I don't add things like destroy enchantments is because they're very situational, and normally I don't go up against 3 fucking lifelink decks in a row. Next turn, we will Lightning Strike the Militia Bugler. Either one of them, I guess. And go from there. Next turn, if he attacks, we'll definitely sacrifice our Vashia Pyromancers for the Militia Bugler. Another Johnny's Welcome. Wonderful. It's not even that this is necessarily a great deck, because it's really not. It's just that it counters my deck very, very well. I can't sacrifice the Vashinos now because I can't afford to have just my Gutter Snipe on the board, but these guys should help. Three of Johnny's Welcome. Okay. Oh, he probably has an enchantment. No. I don't know why he would just sacrifice himself like that then. Let's see. Yeah, we definitely need some card draw in this deck. And maybe to take out a few of the higher cost cards, put in some lower ones. I say honestly just let him have it. He's got to have some kind of enchantment or something up his sleeve. He wouldn't just sacrifice his Ajani's for no reason. And another mountain. That's actually fucking crazy. Oh, maybe he has something to destroy a tap creature? No? What is he holding that's so, like, worthwhile? Yeah. Chose not to attack. We'll hold off on attacking as well. Yeah, that's so unfortunate. 3 Ajani's welcome. All he has to do is play 1 card and he's already up to actually, that's what, 4 or 5? He's gotta have something in hand. Another diamond mare. So, things to add to this deck: card draw, maybe something to deal with enchantments, because his Ajani's welcome is kind of ridiculous. And if he ever gets any creatures cards, yeah, I was gonna say all of his health is just gonna come right back, because we're only dealing 2 per turn. And Ajani's welcome. If we would have attacked, he would have just sacrificed his bodyguard for his militia bugler. That's very unfortunate. So this is looking like another loss. We're probably going to go ahead and forfeit and play 1 more game. Yeah. We're just going to concede out of this. There we go. Very unfortunate actually that we faced 2 mono white decks in a row. Trying to show you guys the strengths of it. Really does good against Dimir, which is really popular right now, and Golgari, as long as you can alright, claim prize. Let's go do another one real quick. Maybe I'll show you guys the strengths in this video. Some point. I know last video I had a Merfolk deck that literally I just lost every game with. It was so wonderful. But featured monster. I almost want to bet that he's going to be playing a mono white deck. And like I said, the mono white decks really aren't even that good. Like against Dimir, against Golgari, you can really deal with them pretty easily. Hell, even an Izzet mage deck deals with it better than mono red aggro. But, you know, that's kind of the downfall you face when running an aggro deck. I really didn't even think about mulligan or keeping this hand. I just sort of kept it without paying any bit of attention. Don't do that in the future, by the way. Might be playing up against the mono green. If so, it could be like an elf ball type deck. No? Golgari? Maybe a supporting deck? That's what it's looking like. He might just be playing the classic. We're gonna risk factor. I know it's an early one, but it'll either take the 4 damage or we'll get 3 extra cards. Either way, it's perfectly fine. But I want to save Pyromancer and wow. So he is playing a supporting deck. We can shock. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go and get rid of the Spore Crown and get our Goblin Chain Whirler out. I think it's our best mana efficient play for the turn. And we're just gonna go ahead and Lightning Strike the Tender Shoot because I don't even want him summoning any Supportlings. Okay. I guess they can summon one. See if he uses his Supportling to block. He does. That's actually surprising. Now he's running low on cards in his hand. Oh, and one of them. That's super unfortunate for him. Okay. He is going to start building up Supportlings. But thankfully we top decked a Shock. That's actually really, really good for us. I don't think I play another Risk Factor. Instead I think I Vashino. He should block my Goblin Chain Whirler again, which is fine. He'll still go down to 13 health. Next turn we can play Goblin Trashmaster, get these up to a 2-2, and him up to a 4-4. That's surprising. Yeah, I say we go ahead and Trashmaster this turn. Down to 3 health. Next turn we can definitely Risk Factor. Maybe either get lethal or draw the cards for lethal. Oh wow, he must have drawn only lands that turn. Still not the best display considering he didn't have anything to really match up against us. But hopefully you did see the strengths and a little bit of the weaknesses. I know I only played 4 games. Probably should play another one and let you guys see, but I am a little bit cut short for time today. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below and comment if you have any concerns, questions, any of that, suggestions for the decks maybe, any sort of deck I should try out, any ideas you might have. By all means, let me know. I'll for sure give it a whirl. Yeah, 21 lands, what is that, 34%? 35%. Okay, so you guys can see that some of those draws were a little bit unprecedented, but it's alright, that's how math works. So again, thank you all for watching, if I can speak right, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.